This is Jemana and I'm back for episode number 2. I have just come from out there, which is the backyard. Access to fresh herbs, and even at home I have my own herb garden on my balcony, which is really easy to do, and I'm going to talk about that maybe in a future episode and actually show you how to set up your own herb garden, because herbs are going to change the way you cook. So I've got parsley and mint, and I've got some basil here, and they're going to be my fabulous trio, and together they're going to infuse and just be like this amazing opera of salad. Yeah, maybe not an opera. No, there should be, or a symphony. Anyway, I'm going to show you 2 different variations of dressing, and once you've got some of the bases of this, there's so many others, there's hundreds of variations, but I just want to teach you 2 really basic salad dressings so that you'll never get bored with your salad ever again. Okay, now let's go to the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to do a French dressing, okay? And so for the French dressing, we're going to be using olive oil, Dijon mustard, anchovies, lemon juice, and salt and pepper, and garlic. We can't do anything without garlic. This is the powerhouse ingredient right there. I'm also going to be showing you another lemon-based dressing, which will be lemon juice, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and garlic and dried meat. So we've taken the garlic, okay? We're going to take our garlic and we're going to take our anchovy, maybe 1. Actually, you know what? You don't have to do this, but I'm going to put 2 anchovies. Okay, and then we're going to take this. I'm going to crush. Let's beat that with the garlic together. Okay, then we're going to put that aside into my cool little bowl. Okay. I love this. I think I already said that before, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, there we go. Now, we are going to then take a jar, okay, if you want to, but I'm just going to say that's a teaspoon, okay? I'm going to take 1, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, okay? Throw in the sink, and that's about a cup. So what I'll do is I'll put half into here, so we've got about half a cup of lemon. Look at that. But that's only about 1/4 of a cup, so not even, maybe even 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. You can probably add a little bit more in, but don't forget the base of this is not the olive oil, because this is mainly targeted, obviously for those who are training, you really need to watch your fat intake. So the main, in traditional dressing, it's going to be probably 3 parts oil and 1 part either vinegar or lemon juice. But we're flipping it around, so it's going to be 3 parts lemon juice and 1 part oil. I don't know if you can actually see that. There we go. Now, so we've got the oil, we've got the lemon juice, and we're going to put in probably about 1/4 of a cup of balsamic vinegar. There we go. Into there. Okay, now for the secret ingredients. We're going to put the anchovies and garlic. Put the lid on. And then we do the hippie shake. That's it, just shake it really, really well. Look at that. That is pretty amazing. I am going to just, the consistency should be quite liquidy. So I'm actually going to taste that. You know what I forgot? Salt. So let's take 2 pinches of salt, and I don't normally put pepper in dressing, but with this particular dressing, with French dressing, it needs a little bit of that zest. So let's do that. We need some salt in there. If you wanted to make a little bit more, we would just add a little bit more lemon juice and a little bit more, and then you've got the whole jar. But that is easily going to take you about 2 weeks, maybe more, maybe 3 weeks, depending on how much you use. But there you go. We'll put that aside and let's do dressing number 2. Okay, so what I've got here is a tray of dried mint. Just so happens that my parents have picked this from the garden, and it is absolutely beautiful. I always dry my own herbs. I never buy anything store-bought. You just get a better flavor, it smells better, tastes better, and that is the secret. It's all about the fresh quality ingredients. The thing that's amazing about putting dressings in jar, the longer it's in the jar, the more flavor it's almost like the flavor multiplies upon itself. So we're gonna crush that. There we go, just use your fingers, okay? I just get a bunch of mint and just lay it out on a tray and put it in the sun for a few days. That's all it is. Believe me, it just makes so much of a difference. The mint that you're buying in packets, you don't know how many years that's been in there. So, like I said, this is all about being the fresh food people, and we're not talking about Safeway. Or is it Woolworths? Or whatever it's called. All right, so we put the mint into there. Okay, we're gonna take our garlic. The garlic, once again, you can chop it up. The reason especially is you want it as fine as possible in the dressing. Here we go. Okay, so like I said, we add some salt, and you actually crush the salt, probably like 2 or 3 pinches of Himalayan salt. Just crush that all in. It doesn't matter that there's mint on the board, it's all good. We've got that really beautifully ground up. I'm gonna literally just pick that up and put it straight into our jar. There we go. I've got about, I think there's about 1.5 juice of lemon here, so 1.5 lemons. I'd probably go, I probably usually do 3 lemons just to make a bigger batch, because like I said, this is going to be, the base of it is mainly going to be lemon juice. Okay, now some olive oil. Like I said, I'm not measuring it, but I can show you how much olive oil we're going to put. Now, I don't know if you can see that. All of that there is the olive oil. So we've still got mainly, at the moment, it's probably half lemon juice, half olive oil. Don't freak out about the amount of oil in there. Like I said, you're literally going to be using, once this is all shaken together and mixed, you're only going to be using maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil over your dressing. So in proportion, it's going to be within your macros for your nutritional plan. All right, so balsamic vinegar. That's half a cup. That looks really big. But let's see what, maybe a quarter, maybe half of a half. Is that a quarter? Grade 3 fractions, come at me. All right, let's put that in. We don't actually want too much balsamic vinegar because it can really overpower the dressing. Do taste it. Now, the other thing I'm just going to put in as well, just a little bit, is some basil. Even though I have put dried mint in there, I really love balsamic vinegar with basil. It's just so good. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop this really, really finely into little tiny incy-wincy pieces. A teaspoon of basil in there, but believe me, as this sets over the next few days, you're really going to get that really strong basil flavor. Okay, now put that in the thing and just shake it all about. Give it a really good shake. Make sure the lid is on properly. So good. So freaking good. Okay, now that's our dressing. How simple is that? There you go. Really? That is, we've done all of that in like 5 minutes. So have no excuse not to have delicious salad dressing on hand. All right, now on to our salad. In here in my salad spinner, I've already got some lettuce that I had before. I'm gonna grab, in here, I've got some spinach. So I've got some spinach leaves. I've got some fresh lettuce. This is all from my dad's garden, which I'm really super excited about using. Guys, use organic produce. It makes such a difference. You'll enjoy eating. You can actually taste the flavor. It is so worth investing, and you're getting food that hasn't been sprayed with herbicides and pesticides. You know, there's nothing more important than your health, so invest in yourself. People go out and spend God knows how much money going out on alcohol and all sorts of things and junk food, and honestly, it's not doing them any favors. Chop that up, we'll put it into our spinner. I'm then gonna cut up some spring onion. Now, I love using parsley, fresh parsley, and all you have to do is trim off the ends, okay, and I'll chop it up with my spring onion. There's my mint. Take it off the leaves, just take it off the stem. We don't really need that much. I've got a bit of basil too. The other thing you can do for thyme, you can even just break it, don't even have to chop it up. So with the mint, the fresh mint, I've only got like a few leaves, maybe like one stem with just the leaves, just crush it. It actually, when you rip herbs open like that, it actually unlocks all the flavor. Okay, here we go. Spin me right round, baby, right round. I love this spinner. Everyone needs to have one of these. A lettuce spinner. Really, whoever invented this is a genius. You don't just sit there waiting. I mean, look at that. Look how much water came out of that. Like full on. Okay, let's put that. It's all nice and dry now. I hate when you have like soggy lettuce. So let's just put all that beautiful meat. I can smell that. That is just brilliant. The basil and the mint and the parsley and the spring onion. There we go, nice and fluffy. Okay, I chopped up some onions earlier, so I'm just gonna put in some onions, some Spanish onion, give it a bit of sweetness. Okay, I'm gonna throw in some cherry tomatoes into that. You can chop them up. I usually do chop them in half, but not this time. I'm gonna cut some carrot. Cucumber, chop that up. Now with cucumber, leave the skin on, only if it's organic, which it should be. There's nothing like beautiful, fresh cucumber, especially when it's from the garden. Okay, so let's just put that in there. Cucumber. This is a bit of like a summer medley salad. Like I said, with salads, you can put in whatever you like. Got some red capsicum. I love red capsicum. If this is not on if you can't have red capsicum or carrots or anything like that because of your nutritional plan, just like I said, just subtract it. Just take it out and replace it with green. Green capsicum is still beautiful in salads. So throw that in there, have the capsicum. And what else am I going to put in there? I've already put basil, but I've got a few more leaves, so let's just kind of throw those in there. Okay, move this out of the way. Okay, that's my salad. Now I'm going to show you literally how much I'm going to use. Let's grab a tablespoon. Okay, I'm going to use my lemon because I think this is a much better dressing. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and maybe 4 because I love my dressing. Okay, look at that beautiful, amazing, colorful salad. I mean, don't you just want to eat that? There you go. So that's how easy. Now, just to let you know about salads. Because this is such a big batch of salad, as you can see, that's probably going to get you 3 or 4 servings. What I would do if you're prepping the night before, put this in a container, airtight container, do not put the dressing on it, and literally just take the dressing because you've got it in a jar. And if you're carrying it, taking it away with you or taking it to work, just put it in like a little container, you know, like those little plastic containers, and just add the dressing every time you're going to serve it. That way you still maintain the freshness. As soon as you put the dressing on it, it starts to go down. Now that you've got them into jars, don't put them in the fridge because the oil's going to solidify. So just put them in the pantry in a cool, dark place, okay? And these do not go off. These will last you, a few months. The other thing is, every time just shake them up before you use them because obviously the solid ingredients are going to go down to the bottom or to the top, depending. Okay? That's that done there. Now, you're thinking, okay, marinades. I'm just going to quickly show you my favorite marinade for a chicken. Okay? So what I've done is I've taken 2 cloves of garlic and I've mashed it up like I did before. I put some salt and I've crushed it in. So I've done that really finely. Okay? I'm going to take about 2 centimeters of ginger. Okay? We're going to grate it. Now, I'm going to just throw that into my little bowl, like so. Take those out, put this aside. Chicken right there, okay? What I'm going to do, I've got 1 cup of lemon juice. Actually, no, not 1 cup, 1 juice of lemon, okay, which I've juiced, and I'm literally going to add that to the chicken. Now, now, you can use coriander or anything else, coriander or basil. I'm going to use basil. Okay, now just take off some of this basil. Just take off the top. Okay, The other thing that I love that I would normally put in this is fresh chilies, okay? Now what we want to do is we actually want to tear. We don't really want to cut, and the more smaller that we can tear it, the better, because we're not going to cook with it, we just want it to infuse into the chicken. We're going to just lastly put in just a little drizzle of olive oil. I'm going to use lemon infused olive oil because I want as much of that lemon flavor as possible. So let's just put in a little bit. Don't need much at all. Okay. Okay. The other thing too, guys, is with the lemon, because we squeezed a juice of lemon, put in all that pulp. I don't waste anything when I cook. That pulp is just going to get more in there and it's just going to give it more flavor. So let's just coat that. Oh, smells so good. As good as chicken can smell. Okay, then we're just going to cover that with cling wrap. Now, ideally, you know, with marinade, you can actually have it in there for up to an hour and then you can use it, but I always marinate everything overnight. At least I try to keep it for 24 hours because seriously, the longer you can leave this in there, the more flavor you're going to have. And trust me, what you can do now is literally all you do is put that in a wok or a frying pan, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or avocado oil, and stir fry that until it's cooked well in the center. The thing with this, now you can use it, you can add some of this into your salad, you can use that as a stir fry, throw in a few vegetables in there, or you can just eat it as is. This is the thing about how to cook in bulk. You have one thing and you can use it in several ways. So I'm just going to pop that into the fridge. There you go, guys. My awesome summer medley salad. But guys, our French dressing, our beautiful lemon balsamic dressing, our awesome salad, and the chicken. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me your comments. If you haven't already liked my Raw for Life Facebook page, please go there, like it. That way all my posts will come up. I'm going to be posting next week, mid next week, your essentials for your pantry and for your fridge, so that you make sure that you have all the essentials that you need to keep you going through week to week. Guys, keep training really hard, keep setting those goals, keep kicking ass, and keep living that dream. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know you're delicious. Guys, that's the secret to having amazing food. You need to sing to your food, you need to talk to it, you need to love it. Food, how I love you. Thank you so much for making me strong and fit and for giving me vital nutrients and minerals. I love you. Thank you so much. Without you, I couldn't make my body into a fit, lean fighting machine. I love you. I love you so much. I'm going to eat you. Delicious.